Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know to spew. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2024 off into the comment section, and your girl would surely appreciate it. Hello, Miss Johnson. Never seen you before, but justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. I appreciate you so much. I absolutely do. Thank you for stopping by. Speak more often in the comment section. This is the first time I've seen you, but I appreciate you. Okay. Ashe. So we're going to do a low budget reaction video. Welcome to a low budget reaction video, because I don't have a big old team to be a big old YouTuber, but I'm going to react anyways as if I do. Okay. So that's what we on. That's what we on. All right. So I was just watching in between my phone calls the Steve Wilkos show, and I immediately thought like this would be a great video to react to, only because we have been picking up on karmic mother energy. I'm gonna keep moving my mouse. So we're gonna take a look at this. This is a Steve Wilkos show. I just want to quote the Fair Use Act. This is for educational purposes only. And we're gonna take a look at this karmic mother energy, because I feel like this is how some of you guys are gonna identify whether or not you have a karmic mother. Okay. So we definitely just give ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides of the highest white light that mean us well. Ashe. We ask them to come in and, just be here with us, okay? Grand rising, sister. Miss Pam is in the building. Look, you early now. You talking about you was late yesterday. You early today, okay? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so the name of this episode is Mom, You Abandoned Me. I think this is like a update episode on somebody who was previously on the show. We're not going to start at the beginning. We're just going to start like where the shit getting good at. Okay, this is on YouTube, and this is the Steve Wilkos show. So we're going to get started. Hashtag truthgang, hashtag gang, hashtag tribe vibes, hashtag loyalty, hashtag flourish, hashtag love, hashtag peace, hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2024, hashtag my squad of truth. Shout out to the my squad of truth. One God, many faces, hashtag we are family. Hashtag that shit. Hashtag gratitude and hashtag use your discernment. Ashe. So let's go ahead and get into this low budget reaction video. And I'm going to react as we watch together. Okay, so let's get started.
My daughter approached me and told me that my then boyfriend had fondled her one night in her room. I was shocked, for one. And I just really couldn't believe what she was telling me. You know, he swore up and down to me that it did not happen. He wouldn't do that. Things were good with me, him, and our family. So I just needed to do my own investigation. I contacted family members. I talked to family members. And there was nobody, absolutely nobody, that could verify that this man has ever had any predatory actions or history.
Okay, so we just finna pause it right there. So what's going on is she said her 13-year-old daughter, she's not 13, this is her daughter right now, so of course she's not 13, she's grown now. She said her 13-year-old daughter came to her and said that her boyfriend had touched her. And she said she needed to do her own investigation. She couldn't just say that he had did it or whatever. And that's fair that you can't say that they had did it, but she needed to do her own investigation. And she called his family members to ask them, had he ever touched on kids or ever did something with the kids or whatever. And they all told her no. I feel like that's your first mistake. First of all, family members protect their molesters. They don't say, yeah, uncle such and such or cousin such and such, they be touching on kids. They touch on the kids in the family and everybody just covers it up. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like crazy. You get what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Let's hear her story.
So we continue seeing each other because I couldn't just say you did it, so you're out the door.
Her 13-year-old daughter told her that this man was touching her, and she couldn't just say that he did it, so she wasn't going to put him out the door, and she continued to be with this man. This is her mother now. This is supposed to be her protector. This is supposed to be the person that she's supposed to say, hey, mommy, somebody's hurting me, and she's supposed to take action. But she said she couldn't just say that he did that to her. So you know, she kept being with him. And as a mother and as a child that has been touched on, you get what I'm saying? If those accusations even come up, even in the slightest, you're out the door. Like, why is the accusation even coming up? Do you get what I'm saying? Why is the mom even allowing the accusation to stand? Like, once it hits the air, like, even if it's an inkling of a notion that you may be doing that, you're out. I'm not going to accuse you of doing it, but since it's been brought up, you cannot be around my child anymore. You cannot be in my house anymore. You get what I'm saying? That's how it should go. That ain't how it went. She kept seeing this man, but let's keep going.
Because I had to, at the time, I feel like follow my heart. So I continued to see him.
She comes to live with you at 13, right? She says this guy comes into her room and sexually assaults her. Wait, let me finish. He reaches into her, he gropes her breasts. She's 13 years old. You don't believe her?
This is the story that I got. He can't, because I was there that night. I do remember him going in her room, closing the door. They were talking.
Why
she didn't stop this man from going in there and closing the door? This puts me in the mindset of me being molested when I went to stay with the kidnapper father, and he is a sheriff, right? He's a sheriff, went to go pick up his nephew from the penitentiary. He's been in the penitentiary for quite some time and has not been around any type of cootamonger. Brings him home to his 13-year-old me, okay? And then goes to work to overnight to be the sheriff. Goes to work overnight to be the sheriff, and you're still being delusional, acting as if you don't know what's going on. But you set up the scenario. You remember him going into the room, closing the door with your 13-year-old child. You remember that? Just like my kidnapper father. You remember going to go drive and picking your nephew up from the penitentiary, right? You remember that. And then you remember going to work for an overnight shift to be go be a police officer while you left him in the house with your daughter. And then tell me I'm lying when I say he touched me. Okay. Trigger warning, people. I should have put that at the beginning. Okay. Let's keep going.
Okay, hold on. She's a 13-year-old girl, little girl, right? 13.
Yeah.
You let a man go into your 13-year-old daughter's room and shut the door?
Okay, first of all, Steve.
Did you?
Yes. Okay, but I did not, because at the time it did not register to me. I did not think that this man would do something like that.
Why not?
How does that not?
Good question. And the daughter was about to say, how don't register? Why would she not think that this man would do something to her child? I don't understand. Why would you not think that? I don't give a fuck because I'm a mother. I automatically think you might do something to my child. I don't give a fuck if you never even gave me an inkling of a notion that you would. I'm going to act and take precautions as if you might. And I'm just going to be honest. That's how I did with my children. I was very selective about the people that I had around my children because you never know, even my sons, because you never know. They molest boys nowadays too. Okay? And that's not his child. No, it's not. You said, look at her. She's slow as fuck. Exactly. And this is somebody's mama. This is a karmic mother energy. And she did give her to him. She absolutely did. She let him go in the room and close the door. Okay? That's crazy. You said, why the fuck he closing the door? Exactly. First of all, if you're not my child's father and he needs to talk to you and there's going to be some correcting because there's a level of respect that goes on in the household when you are like a step parent or something to a child, we gonna go in the room together and you going to do the talking. That's how we going to play that one because that's not your child. So what's going to happen is I'm going to let you talk. You're going to talk. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you be the man and I'm going to sit in the room with you and watch everything that goes down. That's the only logical way to make something like that happen. Okay? Like, period. You said we listening and we judge it. We're judging, you dumb bitch. Exactly. Okay? We're judging.
Register with you.
Let me ask you this.
First of all, he had been around since she was a newborn child.
Would you let a 15-year-old boy go in a room and shut the door?
No!
Exactly!
Right. But you gonna let this old-ass man in there.
You told me when I was 15 years old, arguing with me, and you told me out of your mouth that you and him came to the conclusion that none of that ever happened.
And you want to know why?
Yes, I do.
Because
I wanna know why.
my experience, somebody just doesn't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to go touch a child today.
That's exactly how it happens. That is exactly how it happens. They wake up in the morning, these type of people, they wake up in the morning and they say, I'm going to go touch a child today. They thought about it all night. They was thinking about it for a whole long time, 3 days, 3 weeks before they actually did it. They do wake up in the morning and think like that. This is why you have to stay on your toes as a parent, as a provider, as a protector for your child. You have to. Because there's monsters out there and everybody is potentially a monster. I don't give a fuck if you're related to them or not, because y'all know what go on in y'all families that be covered up and everybody turning a blind eye to. So it doesn't even matter if they're family. Protect your children, period. She failed, this young lady. She fed her child to a beast. That's what she did. Okay? You said, right, I bet she has low self-esteem and will do anything to keep her man. Obviously. Because there's no way in hell. There are ways that this could have happened. Like I said, she could have kept her mouth shut and sat in the room while he did the talking. If there's really a parenting situation here. You get what I'm saying? If there needs to be some correcting and some instructions laid down in the household, the mother could have went in there and sat with them and not said a word and let him still be the man and still lead, right? Okay? You said so effing what? Just because he been around since she was a newborn, that don't mean shit. Exactly. It means absolutely nothing. That means he was lying in wait, stalking his prey. It means he was secretly looking at your daughter the whole entire time. Okay, and I skipped the beginning part of this, but y'all can watch it on YouTube yourself, where she was saying this man came in there and when he closed the door and was saying literally that he was asking her, do you want big titties like your mama got? And started touching on her. Okay. Crazy. You said, shaking my head, she's stupid. Exactly. Failed miserably. You said the whole damn time. Exactly. The whole damn time he was stalking his prey on this young lady. And the mother was just like, here you go. Seasoning her up. You know what I'm saying? Getting her ready.
Really?
In all of my experiences, there is either somebody that can corroborate that person has had.
Why would you think she was
history.
lying? Why would you think she was lying?
Because
at
I
13?
had told this man my story. He knows my experiences, what
bitch?
I went through. And for
Something wrong with this mama here. Really fucking wrong with her. He said, why would you think that your daughter was lying about this man touching her? And she said, because he knows my trauma, my experiences, what I have told him, I have went through. That's what made you an easier target, my friend. That's what made you an easier target. Because you sat there and you told that man all your weaknesses, all your weak spots and shit like that. And the dude is a straight and trying to carry out some type of fucking generational curse, re-traumatize your next generation here. And you left the door open for this type of energy. You let this energy into your home. It is a generational curse because it happened to her. And all she had to do to break the generational curse was add more layers of protection for her children. That's all she had to do. Hold on, bro. Don't close that door. I don't give a fuck. Even if she wasn't in the room, she should have kept the door open. If there was any allegation, I don't care if you believe that it was true or not, of sexual abuse towards your child, towards a minor, the person should have immediately been removed from the home. Because that is that child's home, and you want that child to feel comfortable and safe in the place that they are in. You don't want to bring somebody in that's going to disrupt that for your child. Okay? And if they doing that shit to your child, they're going to disrupt your home for you too. Okay? And that's real shit. Let's keep going.
him to do that to my child, why would you do that to my child after you knew everything that I went through?
Did you say this to him?
Yes, I
And
did.
what did
Do you
he
think he
say?
cared about us? You think he cared about us?
And he told me that it never happened.
So you believe him?
Over me. Over me. Your flesh and blood.
Jasmine came here today.
Hold on, before we take the lie detector test, she said, you're going to believe him over me, your flesh and blood. That is a sign that you have karmic family members, because they're not thinking that you're their child when they do this shit to you. They're not thinking that blood is thicker than water. They're not like, oh, that's my daughter. Oh, that's my da-da-da-da. They're not thinking that. They don't give a fuck who you are to them. That is this baby is her. She birthed her. She created this beautiful child here. It is her responsibility to care for, protect, and provide for this child. And providing, I mean providing safety. Period. It's her responsibility to do that. How could you not believe your child? Or at least create a safe atmosphere until the allegations could be proven wrong or not. The first thing she should have did, I don't really like police like that, but she should have made a police report. So there could have been an investigation. And if he was proven not guilty, then you can look at her and say, okay, daughter, there's some shit not, you know what I'm saying? Some shit ain't adding up here. Okay, there was an investigation, boop, 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 boop. But if you didn't even take the steps to do the investigation, you just gonna write off what she said, throw it away, and still lay up with this man in the house with her? What the hell is wrong with this lady? Okay? You said you're not even going in the room. We all talking in the living room. That's even better. That's even better. That's an even better solution. There's many options that could have taken place that other than her allowing this man to go in the room and close the door with her 13-year-old daughter. Okay? You said she definitely should have went to the police. Yeah, she should have. She should have started a paper trail. And if he was found innocent, now that's a different story. That's a different story. But action should have been taken immediately to secure your home and your child. Okay? And said she failed as a mother. She did. She absolutely did. Okay, so let's keep going. We're finna get into the lie detector test results here to see if she's lying about this, to see if the mother was right in believing this dude and staying with this dude. So let's go ahead.
And she took a lie detector test. And we asked, did Tyranny's then boyfriend reach under your shirt and touch your breasts when you were 13 years old? She answered yes. Did Tyranny's then boyfriend come to you after he sexually assaulted you and ask you if you were mad at him for what he did to you? She answered yes. After you told Tyranny what her then boyfriend did to you, did she withhold food from you? She answered yes. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Jasmine told the truth.
Now look at this shit here, bitch. Look at this shit here, bitch. Now look at this shit here, bitch. She withheld food. This lady need to be locked up. She need to be locked up. She withheld food from this girl because she told her that her boyfriend was touching on her. She withheld food. Look at her face. Look at the hurt on this baby face. She grown, but I'm, inner child. I'm all for the healing of the inner child. This is her inner child here, y'all looking at. That's the hurt from her childhood. She told the truth about this man touching her, and this lady stayed with her like, what the fuck? You can't fix this. How can you fix this? She was robbed of her innocence. She was robbed of her childhood. There was a piece of her that was stolen. Look at this lady face. Look at this lady face. She was telling the truth the whole time. Her mother chose Wood over her child. Wood that wasn't even her child's father. Okay? This shit crazy. And they don't ever apologize for this shit or any of this. They don't ever fucking apologize for the shit that they do. And now she just supposed to be okay. And I would be okay if this lady never talked to her parent again. This is what I'm talking about. I ain't just telling people not to talk to their parents, and that's what I'm preaching over here, because somebody could probably think that she just preaches. She's against the family. No, I'm not. I'm against fucking shady-ass family members. People that's supposed to be your blood that they don't play their role right. You're playing your role, and you're being loving and kind and whatever you can do because y'all are blood. And these people are literally feeding you to the wolves, and they're supposed to be the people that are supposed to protect you. We had come out of the oracle abuse from a loved one. Somebody that's supposed to love you. Somebody you're supposed to love. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see. Well, let me look at these comments right quick before we keep going on this story. You said she not only failed as a mother, she failed at maturing with age. Exactly, Miss Pam. Exactly. Okay. You said then he went back and asked if she was mad at him, shaking my head. Of course I'm mad at you. You just stole my childhood. Of course I'm upset with you. Okay. You said this bitch withheld food from her child. What the fuck? She starved her. And that is the truth on her lie detector test. All because she said somebody hurt me. Are you serious, lady? If she have kids, I would not even want my kids. This is why I want my kids around the family that raised me. Over shit like this. I don't want y'all around my kids. I gotta break these generational curses. I will not have my children growing up that thinking that this is how a family is supposed to operate, that this is how we're supposed to do things. You said now the truth is revealed, walk away and never look back. We're gonna watch a little bit more of the story and see what happens. You said shaking my head, never. Facts, okay. You said she should never speak to her mother again and it would be justified. Exactly. And then you got these people. These are other karmic people too. And this is how you'll recognize them. They'll know the gravity of the situation of what was done to you, like this young lady right here. And they'll be looking at you like, yeah, I know what happened, but that's your mama. Yeah, I know what happened, but that's your brother. That's your sister. Yeah, I know they did that shady shit, but that's your... Nah. Because they weren't thinking, like I said, that you're their daughter, that you're their sister, that you're their cousin, that you're their brother. They're not thinking those things when they're doing what they're doing to you, when they're allowing whatever happened to you to happen to you. They right there watching it happen. Okay? You said, girl, I need to smoke. This bitch got me hot. Exactly, okay? So let's see what happens in this story, okay? Telling the truth, girl. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? She literally went to try to hug and console her. Nah, bitch, you should have been hugging and consoling me when I told you I was molested. Do you see this energy? It's weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Now she wants to hug. Now she wants to be the mother. Now I feel bad because I let him, get his rocks off on you when you was 13. That's crazy. You said, nah, bitch, don't touch me. Exactly. Like, what the hell? You said, exactly. F that. We weren't thinking about being blood when they did what they did. Exactly. Y'all see this fake shit, though? It's fake. Let's keep going.
Listen. Jasmine, look at me. The truth is out there now. It's out there now. So we know it happened, okay? Okay? Then we say this is what we wanted. We just wanted.
Oh my God, she's a fake ass predator herself.
And now that the truth is known, we can move forward. Now, baby, I'm so sorry.
Now she's, baby, I'm so sorry. This is what we wanted, the truth to be out there. Like, do you see this? Like, this right here would infuriate me. I'm telling you. I'm like, what? What? This is crazy. This is absolute craziness, okay? You said that piece of shit trying to fake emotions for Steve, right? And for the audience, because she should feel like crap. Her reaction isn't even real. She should be devastated that her baby childhood was stolen from her and she didn't do anything about it. She continued to allow this man around her. Now, who knows if this man continued on molesting her because she was still in the house and so was he. Crazy. You see how she grabbing her arm? Look at that. That's aggressive as hell. Like, don't pull away from me. Don't pull away from me. Nah, bitch, don't touch me.
I just really hope from here, like, it's nothing but positive energy. Like, I really pray and hope. That's all very, very important.
It's been 5 months since Jasmine was here, and today she's back to update me on what's been going on since the show. So, Jasmine, did you get that positive energy you were hoping for?
Oh, Steve, no.
Pause. She tried to forgive. She tried to move forward. She said she just want positive energy. It's 5 months later, and he's asking her, did you get this positive energy? And she said no. They don't change. You have to be the change. They do not change. Listen. Her mother owes her. She's indebted to her. She failed her. And the reason why her mother cannot create the change that her daughter needs to be is because of the guilt that's eating her ass up. Okay? It's because of the guilt. She's not really sorry. She was being selfish in the moment in which she felt like she wanted her man. And that shit crazy to me. Okay, so let's find out what else happens.
It has not been positive. I just kind of really just came to my own conclusion that, you know, it just is what it is. She's just gonna be her, and it's nothing that I can do about it. I can't fight or continue to, you know, fight battles with her wanting to be who she is. So I just let her be who she is.
She claims that she was a victim of sexual abuse and now shut the bedroom door. You know, who knows what's going on behind that closed door.
Right. And just rewatching that and hearing it all over again is just like, I kind of chuckle because it's like, wow, all of that emotion for nothing. Like, just for you to come back and still basically do the same thing is like, you just put on a show, and she put on a good show. All of that was just fake.
Them tears for
Steve.
Steve.
About you gotta follow your heart, and you know the truth is out there now. It's just all just a big glob of mess.
Now, a lot of viewers really reacted very strongly to your mom, as anybody could imagine. And they made comments online on how awful your mother treated you. Did you see these comments?
I did see these comments. As soon as it dropped on the page, I went in and looked at it.
She's a terrible mother. Somebody said she should go to jail.
What everybody thought of the show. As I'm reading the comments, of course, everybody is like dragging my mom, which is, you know, expected to happen. But I see her commenting back, like she's responding to almost everybody that was.
Let me see. Yes, I was a piece of work years ago when this happened. I was a girl then. I'm a grown woman today. My daughter and I have been on our healing journey for years. But her daughter just said that she ain't made no progress. Her daughter literally just said she has made no progress. So it is what it is. Okay. These people do not change. You have to be the change. You have to basically sever the ties and go create another branch on the family tree. Okay. And just start from scratch. That's what you got to do. These people, especially the elders that didn't mature, like you said, the ones that didn't mature into their adulthood, they're still children in adults' bodies. Their bodies mature, but their minds, their souls, their inner childs, they never matured. You got to move past all that shit so that you can teach the next generations better. Okay? You said she's still being so fake and lying. Yeah. That's some fake ass shit. But I guess I'm going to end it here. The name of the video, or it's titled, Mom, You Abandoned Me. The Steve Wilkos Show. This is our reaction video of this, and I just wanted to give this example because this is a good example of what karmic family members are. How they sweep your traumas underneath the rug, how they put on a show in front of the crowd, how they never ever change, even though they say they're going to change, and they still give you the negative energy. Okay? So I love you guys so much. Make sure that if you love if you love somebody, you got children, that you're protecting your loved ones. Okay, really protecting them, really defending your home, being careful who you let into your home. Ain't no wood that good and ain't no cudamonga that good, okay? To put your children, your family, your sanctuary, your home, your house, okay, in danger. Okay, so you guys are totally awesome. If you like the vibes and you feel like this is your tribe, subscribe. I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm here right now. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. I'm out this bitch.